Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. I have exciting news. But first, minus 11.1 Celsius. I don't think we're going to have any snow melting today. I just hope we don't get any more. Yeah, it looks like February is going to go out cold. Isn't there some sort of saying, if it goes out like a lamb, it comes in like a lion, or I don't know. I have to look it up. I think that has to do with March, not February. Anyway, the exciting news. It looks like we're going to be getting the 3D printed 20mm guns. Yep. When they come, I'll give you all the details. I think it's probably it looks like it's about a 99% chance that we're going to have them on the table here long before we need to put them down on the deck. Now, what am I going to do today besides sit here and bore you with my monologue? Okay, we are going to try and get the other 3 guns ready for painting. The fastest way to do that is push stop on the camera. I don't think there is anything else that we can do here. Maybe we'll slip on the macro lens and just see how does this all line up. I don't think I have put this back together since we glued the this little piece of photo etch, which I seem to have a hard time. Military Muddler Paul was mentioning that he had gotten the reason his Jeep looked so good is because he got the add-on kit. Well, he didn't put it in exactly those words, but that's what he meant. And so I replied back, and I said that I was reminded recently that the reason I'm having difficulty manipulating these very tiny parts is because I'm 78 years old. And so I told him I'm grateful that I can do what I can do. And I am, I'm still fairly steady. I just don't seem to have dexterity like I used to. Anyway, I'm not complaining. I'm enjoying the model table. All right. So, where am I going with this? Another thing with age is I forget mid-sentence what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead here and Missy the dog just left. I better get ready here. Holy cow. Am I ever late this morning? All right. Because Missy could be coming to the door any minute. It's cold outside, and she might not want to be out there very long. We know it's Max probably doesn't want to be out there very long. Anyway, I'm going to just push stop here and get things lined up for Missy. So maybe the next time I get back on after Missy, we'll have the other 4 made, and the paint booth will be on the table. Who knows how it's going to go today? I just wing it. Nothing is scripted in this model ship series. So, let's just get ourselves ready for Missy here. Okay, we're ready. Well, there is no easy way to put this. So, for all you little cats, dogs, and rabbits that like to watch Missy the dog, I'm afraid there's not going to be a Missy the dog segment today. This is all we're going to get. When I notice Max coming back, I see him coming back in the surveillance camera. And so I'll turn on the camera and I'll run over to the window and, you know how it goes. Well, this time Max went into the park. So I knew he could be in there for quite a while. And I turned off the camera and I sat down in the chair and I waited for him to come out. And then I raised the camera back up to the window again and did the regular thing. Went to the door, the usual routine. We had our little talk at the table and complained about the weather. And then I went outside and raised the camera up on the pole and said goodbye, Missy. And yeah, unfortunately, I did not turn the camera back on after I had sat down in the chair and waited. So consequently, we only got what you're going to see here. I am so sorry. I guess we can't win them all. I don't know why I laughed. It's not funny. It's serious. You know, there's all these little cats and dogs. There's Dottie and Jordan and yeah, Gizmo and Bun Bun and and all those other names that I've forgotten. Anyway, enough about this. I'll do better tomorrow, all being well. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay, Max is off to the E-gym. He just left right now. And I'm going to just push stop here and I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. So, yeah. I'll see you back here probably in, who knows, a couple hours? Depends on how things go here. Okay, you can see from the clock, quite a bit of time has passed here. Like about 3 hours or more. And I've got these all done. I think they're all done. They're ready to be sprayed. But about an hour ago, I guess, maybe a little more, I'm not too sure, and it doesn't really matter. I see out the front window a FedEx truck pull in front. And I'm thinking, our coffee mug was supposed to be coming via FedEx, but the place that was doing the mug said they'd send me an email with a tracking number. Well, I don't remember getting it. Unless maybe I had accidentally deleted it thinking it was advertising or something. That's possible. Anyway. We're going to have a box opening. Yes, we are. Okay, you're seeing it along with me for the first time. I think that's all right. Okay, we'll reposition and we'll slowly rotate it and we'll see. I've got a bit of a black line here. I don't remember that black line being in the on the graphic, but it's the same on this side here. So at least it matches. That's all right. That's okay. Yeah, they did pretty good. I think they did pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the camouflage thing. In fact, I'm pretty sure I won't because I'd probably make a mess of it where it has to go up over the superstructure. The hull would be easy, but anyway, let's recompose here and take a nice close look. Okay. Well, I think now when Max comes over for coffee this afternoon, I'm going to give him his coffee and this. Yeah, that turned out pretty good. I think. Somebody remind me when I get through with this scene to reset my auto ISO, because I've got it overexposed to full f-stop. And the reason for that is because this is so white. And this will look black, and it's supposed to look kind of green. All right, so here's my problem. Well, it's not really a problem. We'll get it figured out. These four guns that we've assembled here are called, they're labeled AA. Further on, I notice we're going to be assembling something similar, and it's called KK, slightly different gun, and so on. Now, I paged through to try and find out, where is it that we actually put the AA gun. Now, just a coincidence, anti-aircraft, but, KK. Anyway, okay, so I got through, and we get to, where is it here? It's the very last page, very last step. I find we put, okay, here's AA. It goes into some sort of a gun tub, but it doesn't really say where the gun tub goes unless this right here is this, if you know what I mean. And this one here is this. That kind of makes sense. So somehow it goes right here and here. What color is the deck of the, if you want to call it a deck, of the gun tub going to be? And it will probably be the XF50, the same as the rest of it. So I was talking earlier about wanting to have something that would contrast, so that when I put this down, we're going to be able to see it. Otherwise, if I was to paint it the 77, like I was talking about, that's a fairly dark gray. It'll kind of blend in with it. Well, here's the 77 here. Well, you can sort of see it, but maybe I'd be better off using the 66 for the lower part, and something like the 19 for the upper part. Okay, and now as far as the guns go, I think I'm going to spray the whole thing black, and then try and highlight parts of the barrel. I got to look at that color picture and see what that particular gun was. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that's the way it was on the USS Enterprise. It just means that that's what they had painted that particular gun. Yeah, I think these things in the center here and on the barrel, part of the recoil mechanism maybe, is supposed to be a slightly different color. But anyway, we'll worry about that. I'm going to spray the whole thing black, and then we'll touch it up later. I don't know why I'm going to a lot of work like this. Probably because it's fun, I guess. Okay, let's move on. These railings should be dry now, cured. So I just got to be careful not to catch my fingers on them. Now we've got to set our auto ISO back to normal. Well, here we go. I thought I was going to spray today, but nope, we're running out of time. Spent too much time messing around with these and doing some other stuff as well. But we're probably 99% ready to go here. Well, not quite. I got to thin out the paint. Well, some of it's already thinned out. I think the 77 or the 66 rather, and the 19 are already thinned out. So much for I'm going to do everything with the paintbrush. Yeah, well, at the time it seemed like a good idea. Okay. Anyhow, what do we got going on here? I'll probably use the rotator. I might use the 200 millimeter here and zoom in. Although those parts are so small, I think I could probably use the macro lens, and instead of having it as close as it can go, just sort of back off a little bit, and that might look pretty good too. Yeah, I think I'll use the macro lens, get in nice and close. But that's going to have to be tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody, and all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.